Good morning, welcome back to the Dales Highway. This is day number 4. Just left Sedbergh and we're climbing into the Howgills. Going to climb up a hill called the Calf and then carry on and then descend into Newbiggin, and it's a route of about 12 miles, which is a lot shorter than what I usually do, and all being well I'll get the Dales bus from there back to Kirkby Stephen, where I'm going to spend the night, and I'll explain later why I've chosen this particular route and to do the route in this particular way. But as you can see, the route behind me gets seriously steep. I've had to stop to speak to camera. There's no way I could maintain a conversation and walk uphill at the same time, just too steep. So I'll carry on. The weather, as you've seen, there's a lot of low-lying cloud, and you know, with a little bit of luck, whatever cloud I come across I'll get above, so we might get a nice cloud inversion, but we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, I'll catch up with you later. So disappointingly, no views today. Got out of Sedbergh and didn't know which way it was going to go. There was some low-lying cloud, but I hoped to get on top of this, but it just shows no sign of clearing, and this is pretty much set in for the day. Reckon I'm about 20 minutes from the top of the Calf, if that, and then it's all downhill to Newbiggin. And I'm just going to enjoy it for what it is. These tracks have been good. Sort of gravel paths and grass paths, very easy to follow, no route finding difficulties, and yeah, pleasant walking, but just shame about the views really. So I just thought I'd film a bit now. It's the brightest it's been since I left Sedbergh this morning. Once I got in that fog, there was no way that was going to shift, and occasionally I got a couple of glimpses of what might be outside it, but I say the weather's clearing now and we're starting to get some really good views, and just the way that the clouds dancing round, it just makes it very atmospheric. So I've been walking for the best part of 3 hours. And I didn't intend to walk that long, I just couldn't find anywhere suitable to get out of the weather and get tucked away to get something to eat. I'm hoping that might change now as I get a little bit, I lose a little bit of height, so I'm just going to check that out. But there's just nowhere really. I mean, the path's been great, it did get a little bit boggy in places, but these hills are just so flat and grassy. There's nothing, there's no boulders to shelter behind or anything like that. I would imagine if the weather really was bad, you know, it wouldn't be a fantastic place to get caught out in. So I'll press on, I'll find somewhere to eat, and then we'll see how we go. So I'll just explain the reason for my route choice today, and a lot of it is to do with public transport links. So I've parked in Sedbergh, and when I get to Newbiggin there will be a bus later this afternoon which will take me to Kirkby Stephen, where I'm going to spend the night. That bus doesn't run all the time, it just runs on a Thursday, so it aligned perfectly with the walk, and then I'm going to get the train in the morning from Kirkby Stephen to Ribblehead. It should get me there for around about 7:45, 8 o'clock, and then I'm going to walk back to Sedbergh. Now if the weather is better tomorrow, and when I checked the forecast this morning it was set to be slightly better than it is today, I may well go over the top of Whernside, drop down into Dent that way. But if it's pretty much going to be murky like it has been today, I think I'll opt for the low level route and just go around it. But we'll wait and see, and at least I'll know in the morning, at least by 8 o'clock, which route I'm likely to take. So I reached Newbiggin and I had about 2.5 hour wait for the bus to arrive, and I think if the weather had been a bit kinder I'd have been tempted to sit it out and wait, but I'd have just got cold. So it's about a further 6 miles, maybe 5.5, to Kirkby Stephen, and I think I've just about got enough light to see me there. I won't be far off by the time the sun sets. So after all, this is why I'm here, and I've decided to walk it, and I've picked up the coast to coast path that runs from Newbiggin all the way to Kirkby. So that's what I'm going to do, and it's a case to head down now and just pace out the miles, and I should get there for about 4 o'clock and probably beat the bus there, to be fair. Right, let's crack on. Just before 4 o'clock, and I've really stretched the light out today, thinking another 10-15 minutes we'll be in the dark. And I've made it to Kirkby Stephen, and you know, I have had a good walk this afternoon, and I'm certainly glad that now I'm here, that I've done it. Otherwise I still would have been sitting in Newbiggin, probably cold, and not yet on the bus. So it's been a good couple of hours well spent. I just need now to get to the hotel for the evening, get unpacked and get something to eat, because I'm really hungry now.